Welcome. We are so glad that you guys are here live with us. And for those that are catching the replay, thank you for taking time out of your day to join us. Amy and I thought that it would be fun. We've not done one of these live things in the evening for a while. So we wanted to just go live, connect with you. I know several of you have gotten to see the collection in person, others have not. And we want you to be able to experience all the goodness of Cabi Spring 2022 and do it in a little fun way. So we're taking the capsules that are within this collection and mixing them up and doing some different things. So just kind of showing you how you can maximize your wardrobe dollars with the pieces that maybe you've already added to your closet this season or the pieces that you're looking to add. So my compadre and Cabi bestie is going to take us away with the first two capsules in this collection. And I can't wait to see what she's got up her sleeve for us.
Okay, and true to our amplified life, we did not talk. So we knew that we were going to mix up the collections, but we didn't want to tell each other. So we'll see if there's any repeats here. So what we're doing, if you happen to have your lookbook with you or your phone out, I am capsuling the first two groups, and then Rebecca is going to capsule the second and third groups, and we're going to go like that. So you will be able to find these pieces, but they're not in lookbook order in any way, shape, or form. And we are also going to, I got to admit your mom. There we go. We are also going to sneak in the new arrivals, and we didn't discuss that either. So this is really fun. So the two groups I'm working with are enchanting and elating. And we're going to kind of pop through this really quick, and then we'll save some Q&A for at the end. But I wanted to show you a couple of things with the capsules that I created and why they work. So first, we have this glorious circuit jacket in the green linen fabrication. I have then taken our little Monet topper underneath with this bold orange and paired it back with our utility trouser. Now, why this works? Because I'm going to get this a little bit closer for you. The Monet topper has that beautiful green, and it's going to ground it together. Now, it's something that you can wear in a warm climate, go into a restaurant. If your shoulders get cold, this jacket is perfect for that. Next, I took our yummy Take 5 topper that is the soft, I call it the robe. We should come up with a new term, the racket, or the robe jacket or something like that. I'll come up with a Hollywood name for it. But we have our Take 5 topper, and I did our 100% vintage white boyfriend jean, but underneath it, a little unexpected, I put our beautiful blossom top, bloom top, and then I grounded it down with our scarf tied through the belt loops as a belt. And that's going to marry that color together beautifully. The next thing I did was bring out the slim rib cardigan. And by the way, speaking of new arrivals, this is coming in a bold, bright white. So keep your eyes out for that. And then I layered it over top of our tux ruffle blouse. The periwinkle blue is really pulling out those blues and beautiful hues. And then I just wanted a fun, kind of funky, fresh look with our 100% boyfriend. Next, how fun is this? I took our Celebrate dress, reversed it to the black and white polka dot, and then our brand new and new arrival in our, I want to call it the swish pullover. I believe that's the name. Amy gets Cabi amnesia, so just go with it and we'll get you the Google Doc if I say it wrong. But this makes the most incredible cape over your shoulders. It's a lightweight linen cotton blend, and I am a big fan of caping shoulders. I don't think it's done enough. I think it's a great way to have a piece with you that you don't always have to have on the body, but really is going to pull that color and soften the color to your face. And then Rebecca and I also wanted to give you one idea how to extend this. So you're going to know that these all go back and forth and can mix and match, and you can see that perfectly. But since we are talking green, I wanted to pull in our new arrival hoodie, which is so beautiful. It's got just the greatest texturing and cable details. And you could then use this as your layering piece. One other option would be, well, I've got to the Serenity Tee, or underneath here, I have this gorgeous park cami. So you can see how the greens and the oranges actually create a beautiful accent to each other. And I'm so excited now to turn it over to Rebecca for our second and third groups, and she'll take it away.
Well, this is the Serenity Tee that Amy was mentioning. So this was a hot drop, and I'm going to see if I can bring my camera a little closer now so you guys can see my pieces closer. But this was a hot drop, and you don't want to miss it. It's a fantastic little cantaloupe color. All right, I took our, I'm completely forgetting the names. I've got Cabby Amnesia tonight too, Amy. So I've got our Elating and Mythical capsules that I've mashed up. So we've got those corally oranges and then that taupe that is a really happening neutral this season. And so this was fun to just kind of mix and match some different pieces. Now, I know many of you have added this Lynx top to your closet already this season. And look at how beautifully these coral utility trousers pull out that orange in the Lynx top that we really didn't even know was there until you put it up against there. And then I've just taken and muted it down a little bit with our retro pullover, which I know that several of you cabbaged onto this and are absolutely loving all of the little details and things that that cardigan offers. Now, the next piece is our window pane jacket. So this is another one of those men's wear vibe pieces that we put the feminine details with. And so you've got just a really nice long line, lightweight jacket over the top of this gorgeous pop of color in our Monet top and a bright white. So know that you can always be intermixing your whites and ivories and creams and even, you know, bright white and vintage white, all of those. It's really elegant when you start mixing those tones. So don't shy away from that. And while we're at it, I want to show you another hot drop, which is our little button fly shorts. Annette, I know you've got these in your closet, but look at how these go beautifully with the Monet top and really pull that minty green out of that top. All right, now these paper bag cargos have been a fun one to play with this season. They've got a different fit. So they're designed to be loose through kind of everything and then cinch in at the waist and have that beautiful paper bag waist that comes out over either the self belt, or it would be really nice to take our flat belt and cinch in that waistline, and it gives just a little bit more texture then as well. I paired this with our all-purpose cami, and again, this is just kind of a tonal mix, so I'm mixing up shades here, and because I need a pop of color in all of my outfits, I've taken our sweet little cadet pullover and really given it a va-va boom there. Now, Amy mentioned our Take 5 topper, which is absolutely the comfiest ponte knit jacket ever. And I put this over our Flammo top. If you have any of our cabbie bottoms from past seasons, this is going to coordinate beautifully with all of those different colors that are in there. And then our button fly straight of the season, which has got some destruction to it, but we've gone ahead and fixed that. So you don't have to worry about your toes going through the knee. It's just a really great silhouette and jean. So all of these can kind of be mashed up and worn together, but that's how you take more of a taupe neutral capsule and then add a little bit of spice to it. Amy?
Well, I am going to be taking you to Mythical, which Rebecca just showed you, but I'm going to mix it up with an enigmatic. That's a hard word for me. Speaking can be very difficult at times. Okay, our window pane jacket. We know that taupe and neutrals are the new denim, right? They can be worn with anything. The menswear inspired details with the sporty look of the drawstrings is so fun. But what I did to really kind of give it that very classic vibe is I layered it over top of our TV pullover that has the color blocking details of the tans and the reds. And then I created a column with the navy kick flare crop, which I love so, so much. And one thing that I love about a layering piece is I often think about the piece underneath it. Can it be a solo piece? Can it be worn without the layer? If yes is the answer, then it's a really great print mix because there's not always going to be an occasion that you want that layer over you. However, if you move to my next outfit, it's a little unexpected and a lot of fun. So what I love about our petal top is that it's blavy. Is it black? Is it navy? I have no idea. Nobody knows, and nobody will know because it can read either direction. What I love is taking that beautiful paper bag cargo that Rebecca just paired with you, and I'm envisioning this outfit as something that you would wear to like a local, well, I can only think of what we call it in Park City. It's called the Park City Market, and it's where you go buy all the organic grown local foods. I don't know what the actual name is for it, but if you're going to go out on a beautiful summer day and maybe you put on a floppy hat and some flip-flops and you just want to look good and put together, this is so comfortable and so yummy. Now, just imagine the next top that I have in its place. If you want a little more shoulder coverage, the flamo top is amazing. But because it's so beautiful by itself with that little peplum waistline and the button down detail, I simply put it with our newest denim jean, the Fifth Avenue pant. And the reason I like it is a button down. It does have the peplum, but it's also thin enough that if you really like that high-waisted look, you can tuck it in all the way around and there's not a lot of bulk there. Now notice the layering piece would go easily over this as well. Okay, this next one was a lot of fun for me. This jacket, if you guys haven't heard, is a YSL inspired jacket. It has the most wonderful texture. It's a different take on our Ponte knit, so it's textured, and I just have to get this close so you can see the detailing. But it's one of those classic pieces that has really been brought to a modern take, but it's still not going to age. And yet we have these peplum details around the waist to really create shape. So what I did is I layered it over top of our brand new arrival dress, which I love in this. It's a t-shirt fabrication. And so it's got barbed wire. It's a beautiful print mix because you can see that it's not really competing. They're different sizes and shapes. And the jacket is also blavy, so it can go against this navy dress, or you can then take it back against black. Now, I wanted to extend this capsule just a little bit, so I went back into the original group of the taupes, and I brought our pretty little Whisper cami and layered it under there for a little micro print. But if I were going to extend it, this little top could go back under all of these pieces. So it's going to extend that capsule just absolutely beautifully. And then I couldn't resist to pull in our one and done leisure play suit because we're in reds. So if you guys have not bought our play suits before, this is in that gorgeous French terry fabrication, and it is a cherry red. So it's not orange at all. It is a fire engine cherry red. There's an inverted pleat. But my favorite part is that you can drop and squat all day without getting naked in the bathroom. So you will hear me say this anytime we have a play suit. I am a person of function over fashion. And if I have to struggle to go to the bathroom, I am going to be in trouble. So I love that you can do that. It's attached in the front, not the back. Great pocket details. And it is actually a little bit longer than it looks on my hanger. Just so you know, if you're worried about the short length, it's probably about the same length as the shorts I'm wearing. So you have an idea on the thigh coverage. Rebecca, it's your turn, girlfriend.
I love your drop and squat thing. It's a little bit like your camel in the desert that Kenneth laughs at every time that you say it. But as we have gotten older, it's even more important to be able to get them bottoms down fast and get things done. Okay, so this is enigmatic and wondrous mixed up. And when I told Amy, we were kind of brainstorming what we wanted to do, and I had this vision this morning of how I thought this could come together. And when I was laying out the numbers, I wasn't thinking about the fact that, oh, this is our navy group with our black group. So that added a little degree of difficulty, but I'm always telling you that you can mix and match them back and forth. And so I thought, hey, this is perfect. So I have started out with the patchwork blazer that Amy was just talking about. So I'm not going to go into more detail on that, but I've layered this over the Delight blouse. Now this is actually our Blavy and red and white. So this is very easy to go back to black or navy. I've been telling you all season, here's the proof. This Delight blouse is a black base, and then it has all kinds of wonderful colors in the center of the floral print that you can pop out with the other colors that you're wearing with your outfit. I've gone ahead and paired it with just our black tie trouser, which is our black ponte knit fabrication in the most slimming and elongating, beautiful fabrication and fit this season ever. So these are a must-have. You probably all need to refresh your black trouser with this one. But you've got a column of black with some pattern here on top, mixing that navy and black back and forth. Then I've taken our regatta jacket, which is kind of a heathered red and navy print, but this print, it's a chameleon. So it really changes depending on what you put it with. I've layered it over our flower burst top. Now this is a black and white. It's a mesh fabrication. It's designed to fit close to the body. It's sleeveless. It's fully lined through the bodice, but it's sheer up here on the top. So you've got a little bit of a wow factor there. And then I've put it with our Fifth Avenue jean, which is the it jean of the season. This is the highest rise jean that we've ever done on our Amplified Life. I think it's going to be next Friday, potentially, or the Friday after. You're going to have an entire denim discussion from us, and this will be definitely one that we highlight there. It is so elongating. It's got just the perfect amount of flare at the bottom and so very slimming and comfortable on the body. So just kind of a sweet little casual put together outfit there. And then I had to pop in just a fun surprise here for you. So this is the cruise dress that Amy was just talking about, but then I've taken our slim rib cardigan in the bright white and put that over. So these are both new arrival pieces that we are accepting reserve requests for now. Those requests will be going in on Friday. We've both put our link in an email that went out, and then it's on the YouTube video that went live yesterday morning. If you need that, just get with us and we'll get you the information. And then another new arrival piece that we kind of showed before, this beautiful green sweater popped against the gingham. So black and white gingham is just a nice quintessential spring pattern, I think. And our essential top is here at the top. So just a little bit of a basic piece that then you elevate with that pop of color to just really bring it home. Amy?
I have so much fun capsuling and doing these things. And remember, your personality turns the clothes into magic on the body. That's even a trend that we have this season. And so some of these capsules will totally spark your eye, and some of them you'll go, whoa, that's a little out of my box. That's okay. We just want to give you some really fun ideas on how to do this. Okay, I now have the Wondrous collection and our Iconic collection. So we're still black and blues, but I love this together. Now, the bombshell crop has been my go-to show crop of the season. It's high-waisted, so you have the coverage. And of course, you know me, I love a good print mix. So we have our little flower burst top under there. And if you happen to watch the last Our Amplified Life, you'll know that I like this little eyelet blouse as a jacket because it's lightweight and airy, but it's going to cover your shoulders. And just the detailing of this is phenomenal. So that also helps break up that print mix just a little bit. Next, we have another Blavy piece. And I am going to show you how Blavy it actually is because we have this beautiful, I call it my Kate Middleton blouse. In fact, I called it so much, I almost forget the name Regal. But we have the Regal blouse underneath here. You're going to notice this is Rebecca's favorite print mix. It's stripes and floral. It's absolutely stunning together, but I really wanted to make this an office outfit that could kick out for the day so easy. So I brought in our black tie trouser, and I just want to show you how well that matches back. So you can do them to navy, or you can do that Regal blouse to black, and nobody is going to question you at all. And I think this just pops. Also, what I love about this sweater, I like to say going from work to wow or from desk to date. And what I love of the functionality of our popular sweater is that you can simply swap these trousers out for this destructed jean and do a little fun front tuck in the front with that sweater by unbuttoning it. Then you'll have the coverage over the destructed jeans at night and you're good to go. And it's just so, so fun. Or even caping this sweater over your shoulders. Okay, now I had to do a little difference because as I was setting this out, I was like, wait, I want to wear the shorts. So originally this was going to be what I'm wearing. So I have our black tie jacket, which is cropped. So it's beautiful for petite women. It's not going to be too long. It's also double breasted, which is really going to pull in. And you can see that the eye comes up because of the cropped. And then I have a longer shirt for coverage. My situations are always back here. You know, my mother was a Kardashian long before they were born. And so I have to watch that. But what I love is that I can take a simple t-shirt. So this is our new arrival, Santorini tee. It looks like it's out of focus. Now I want to show you just how, let me back the camera up so you can see it better. I want to show you just how kind of boxy this shirt is so that you understand if you're ordering it, you probably do want to size down. If you size down on a Serenity tee, even though these are nothing cut the same, I would say size down in the Santorini tee because it feels like a lot of fabric, but this is where you can do that cute belt loop pull trick. You can do a front tuck. You can do all kinds of fun things. And I love this t-shirt against more of this luxury jacket. And then I have our new A-line short on. So I just loved kind of the idea of having this jacket be dressed down. And then I did do a neutral shoe because I want my legs to stay elongated and long and not have a black shoe kind of cut them off. If you had a flip-flop, you could do that, or a little sandal. But I really liked the idea of this jacket going very casually. For the grid, however, I took the bombshell tank and then just our button fly jean. Let me get my camera back to normal. And so you can see here, last two pieces. Sorry, ladies, I'm all over the place. Okay, I had a little fun with our Athena dress. It's capsuled in the same collection, but I changed it up for you. And then I wanted to show you why it's a capsule. So if you are traveling and you love the idea of a dress, or you only ever wear a dress the same way, what I love is taking pieces and layer them in an unexpected way. So because the sleeves are smocked, you could even pull them up to the elbows, put your arm bling on, and break it up with our beautiful plate belt. And it just makes this dress seem different, but fun, and all the things. However, we have this new gorgeous wrap skirt. It's in the mesh fabrication that we know and love so much. And look how fun to just throw it on with that same little flutter t-shirt, obviously not with the dress underneath it, but that just is one more piece that you can add to extend that capsule. And then you could even take, I just have to show you how cute with the flower burst and the little eyelet blouse. Or if you're cold, you could just throw that sweater on. If you have just a tank top on with this, cape it over your shoulders. So this skirt, even though it's the only orange piece, it still capsules beautifully to all of these pieces. Look how cute with just my little t-shirt. I mean, it's darling. So, okay, Rebecca, take it away. She's got the last, it's technically one group, but it really is two. And then I'll end us for the night.
Okay, so I have taken, I think this is iconic, which Amy just talked about, and then magnetic, which is our Luxe Leisure collection. And so you know that we think that 5 to 9 is just as important as 9 to 5. So we want to make sure that you are cute and comfy 24/7. And that's usually what our Luxe Leisure capsule does for you. But I've mixed this up with a little bit of our dressier pieces. So I've taken our sweet little heather gray jumpsuit and I've mixed it up with our scholarship blazer. And so this just elevates an otherwise fairly casual jumpsuit. Add a pair of pumps and now you're completely put together, and yet you feel like you're in your jammies because this is ponte knit. It's in a textured ponte knit, so really fun. Or if you want to take this and go more business like, then put a trouser on and a nice gray top or a black top. This is actually blavy piping. So here again, you're seeing how you can mix that navy and black really, really easily. And then you know how much I love scarves. This is that same wonderful shape that we've had the last several seasons. So every color imaginable in here. I've dressed up a column of olive green with our trooper tee and then our little joggers. We've got that nice column that's slimming and elongating. Put our little windbreaker over the top and then a pop with this scarf. And this little girl just arrives. I have been waiting for this piece and this piece since the beginning of the season, and I was so thrilled for them to be in my hot little hands. This is the Buttercup pullover, and it's designed to be off the shoulder, and my favorite color of all, bright yellow. And I decided, hey, go big or go home, and I put it with our Atomic lounger. Now this tie-dye print is really, really having a moment, and this is a lounger that you will want to lounge around all the time in. It has these fun little ruching details at the ankle, and it's just a super comfortable pant, but go big or go home, right guys? Okay, and then I've taken the sweet little flutter tee in that wonderful pop of blue and paired it with the marathon jacket and legging that I know Delana is wearing tonight, because I thought, you know, we need to take this olive and just give it a little bit of a pop. So that was my little way to influx a little bit of bright color with those pieces. Now, if you're wanting to take any of these outfits and instantly change them up, a bright white jean is a really, really easy option. So look at how everything just pops against this white. Going to really, really change things up. You can make it be a little bit dressier if you want, or you could go a little bit more casual and add our gray leggings this season. This is our runway legging. We do have a little bit longer side pockets on these this season, and the cute little cargo detail down here as well. Same fit that you know and love, but those are just a few of the ways to mix those collections up.
I have to come on here with this really quick. So I have a very conservative clientele. A lot of women will not wear a sweater that comes off of their shoulders. So I just wanted to show you how incredibly beautiful this buttercup yellow sweater is that Rebecca just had, with a collared blouse underneath it. So it's also going to bring that blue to your face more than the yellow. And then you could add a long necklace. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And I'm going to go ahead and say, hang on tight because you are here and you're watching the replay. We just want to remind you that we place our orders for the new arrivals on the 25th. So you need to have your orders into us by the 24th. And if you can't find our Google Doc links, you can always go to our IG pages and click the link in our bio. We will also put them right here in the description. And we're so excited that you joined us here, and we cannot wait to see you soon. Thank you again for joining.